Yeah.
Sex operator.
Yo. It's the Broken Ignorant Podcast,
You're
episode 8.
it's your boy Town, man, aka Yaka, man.
It's your boy Nooch, man.
We got two special guests, man.
Two guests.
Got my boy Marlo, man. What's good, Marlo?
Yes, sir.
What's good?
It's good, man.
We got Gunner in the building too, man.
AKA Cheech.
What's good? What's good,
What's
y'all?
good, man?
Danny Green in the building.
Sneak is missing tonight, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
yeah, my bedroom over here.
Bless.
Now, you see the drip?
The dreadlock boys. The drip nice like a running faucet, no.
Ready, Brook shot.
Yo, people don't even know I have hair. I always got it tucked, so
Word.
had to let it hang tonight. You know,
Hey, you can choke a motherfucker out with that shit.
you know what I
From the
mean?
back
Start
seat.
hanging people.
Some Dexter shit hop in the back.
Yo, you always gotta bring it to Dexter, bro.
Yeah, that's my guy, man.
My man
Shout
loves
out to
Dexter.
Dexter, man.
I gotta watch that though.
Shit fire.
I
Hey,
love that
yo,
shit.
this episode is
Sons of Anarchy,
not
man.
sponsored by Hennessy XO, but that's what we sipping on tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna take a shot.
Let me pull
Sneak,
up.
free sneak, cause
He
Yeah,
ain't
free
made-
sneak. He ain't
Yeah,
make
where's
it.
Sneak,
Nah.
man?
Nooch and his Freemason buddies got him tied up in the
Oh, you trying to
in
bring
the
it
lodge on
in.
37.
He
That's what it
free.
is, man.
I sworn I seen
Freemason?
him too, though. I seen him tied
They got the
up.
lodge over there, man.
I kept it moving.
He's about to get in trouble for fucking up that oath.
I was like, he big
Nothing
enough.
boy.
He can make it out.
Yeah, you starting already.
Start ready, man. Ready, man.
Nooch,
Yeah,
we
what's
here
good,
now.
though?
Vote to get you out of here. You shared information with the Negroes.
Nah, they just bring the goat out, and that's it.
Slice you.
Once the goat come out.
So Marlo, what's good, man?
What's up, Marlo? Tell the people
So-
about
so
yourself, man.
Let me tell. I mean, Marlo, our boy, man, he moved to the block when we was young boys.
Facts,
we basically
facts.
grew up together from then on. I mean, to men. He came from Brooklyn, man.
It was like 08, 07, right?
Word,
Yeah.
a minute ago,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Brownsville in the building.
That's when we was in the
Yes,
prime.
sir.
Before the hey.
Yeah.
But I mean, tell us where you from, though. Where you from
Man.
Brownsville?
Yeah, Brownsville,
The film.
Ville, you know.
Yeah.
It's very rough, but, you know,
Said wild.
the real survive, you know.
Who
Facts.
from out there? Like, who famous from out there?
Yeah, you
Ain't
got
MOP
Uncle
from up
Murder
there?
right now, you know.
East New York part of
Well,
it?
it's close, like.
That's like right
Yeah,
there.
it's like right
oh,
there.
yeah,
so,
okay.
you know what I mean?
Who else?
You got Fab.
Oh, that's where he from?
Well, he's not from Brownsville, but he close. Like, it's all like a, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
it's Brooklyn.
It's,
Oh,
yeah,
It's
Brooklyn.
It's Brooklyn. So.
You got
Ain't nobody
Hov,
from
Big.
your hood or your building, though?
Not.
So the Ville is East New York.
Ballers.
Nah, the Ville is not East New York, but it's close by.
I know he.
We don't want
That's
to
all
mess,
he
mess
shot
that
out.
up.
Nah, cause I know Uncle Murder shot that out heavy.
Oh yeah, because you know, Brownsville ride. you know.
Word.
Huh?
So
That's-
ain't
that's-
nobody well known from your shit, kind of
I'm
like
saying you got
ball
Tyson.
players.
You got Tyson.
Oh, yeah, Tyson, yeah, for
I
sure. The
mean,
legend, man.
But
Legend,
we
the
had, I ain't, you know what I mean, we had somebody that was gonna be a legend that lived in my building, but he,
Oh, yeah.
he got killed. You know what I mean,
How he was coming on rapper shit, man?
nah, he'd have been in the NBA.
Oh, NBA
balling
shit?
for
Damn.
real. Like,
Damn.
yeah,
He got killed.
he
Damn.
got killed.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to him,
Yeah.
man. Shit real,
Yeah,
boy.
And that's how it be, man. That's a fucked up situation when you grow up in a place like that and you got all that talent,
yeah.
and then you know what I'm saying.
The street light take over.
How that
man.
shit be, though, growing up out there? Like,
I'm saying, you know, everybody, do the street thing. You know what I mean, play ball all day. You know, girls. You know. You know
shit
what I mean?
crazy.
Yeah.
New faces every day.
Fast life.
Not really new faces every day. You get, growing up. You,
Oh, that should
you
be
go to
closed
school
down
like
a
so.
tight circle type of
Not,
shit.
not really a tight circle, but you get to know everybody that's close by. Like if it's
Word.
walking distance, you gonna know 'em.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but it was cool though. I miss it, man. Like I
Word.
always say, man, I'd rather be out there during the day, but I'd rather sleep in Jersey.
How tall was your building? How many floors was it?
24 floors,
Yeah.
man. But we
You
had
on the
no
rooftop
we had
and
no
shit?
13th floor.
You was on the rooftop.
Oh yeah, I used to stay on the
Yeah,
rooftop.
word.
What's
I
up
fell
with
that
asleep
shit
up there one
wild.
time.
what's up with that 13th floor thing?
I don't know.
I heard
that's
guess
a
it's
super.
bad.
I heard
superstition.
that- I
don't
heard
know
that there's
if
not-
That's true.
Like even elevators in the city,
Yeah,
they
we
go
have-
past the 13th floor.
Nah, we
that's
ain't
everywhere
even
though.
have one.
We didn't even have one.
That's everywhere
No,
though.
Yeah, what's
Nah.
up with
When I
that?
stayed in Miami, it was the same thing. They ain't have a 13th
I
floor, like
wonder-
hotels, all that.
What is
I guess
skip
it's
it?
like a.
Huh?
It's
Yeah,
skip
word.
it.
They'll
Nah, it
skip
don't-
it.
What
They'll
the
skip it.
fuck?
Well, my
On
building
some
didn't have
bad
it at
luck
all.
shit.
I,
Like,
I think so, but it might be some more story behind that. But I thought it was a
Damn.
superstitious.
That's
shit.
weird.
It might-
I
it
I've
must-
never heard that one.
There gotta be
It
something
must
more
be a
to that
history
though.
behind it. Yeah.
I don't know if niggas conducting business off of superstitious shit.
That's
I
why
don't
gotta
know,
be
that
bad
might
luck
be.
or
Nooch, know that's some
something, you know what I mean?
Freemason shit.
Nah, they just
that's where the break rooms at and shit.
Yeah.
The mop
Not
supplies.
here, probably.
I mean, housekeeping supplies.
yes.
had-
That's what they're gonna. That's what they're gonna do.
Google say in some countries, just like in the United States, the number 13 is considered unlucky, and building owners will sometimes purposefully omit a floor number 13.
Word, see?
So I guess it's just superstition.
You don't realize it, but next time
Nah.
you go to a telly or something, watch. Look when you get in the elevator, it's probably.
So you know what's on the 13th floor?
Bunch of
That's
bodies.
where all the fucking money at.
all that.
All that money they
That's the
getting, all that
count.
rent money, everything. That shit up there, bro. That's where the big vault at, bro.
You funny as hell.
Nah, they got the room. They got the
Man.
John Wick
You
room in
never
there.
know,
They got
like-
the John Wick room in there where they you know what I mean? They put the contracts
Yeah.
on. The counting room.
Okay,
Real.
protected, cut, witness protection, the floors and shit.
Sneak on the
Where's he
13th floor. Yo, Sneak, where you at, man? 13th floor, man.
Yo, word
He
up.
still
What
in.
the fuck?
Word up.
Yo, that's crazy. I ain't never heard that. That's wild.
Yeah, I heard
man.
about that.
Ain't too many buildings out this way.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's true.
There ain't no buildings out here.
word.
Nah, them shits go up to
The
like
hospital probably don't got it
Nah.
either.
Go to 3 floors.
five,
right?
five like the max.
Mhm.
Fifth floor, the
Word is
max.
bomb.
Parking garage, the biggest building you're gonna find.
Nah, we do got the high rise in the hood, though.
Yo, every time somebody
On
calls
4th
it, I
Street.
laugh.
John
dog.
J.
It's not,
Curry?
it's not really a high
John J.
rise.
Curry by Poppy Shop.
Yeah,
John
that
J.
shit.
Curry, John the old.
That shit up there, that's like 20-some floors on that
And
shit.
then they got
Nah,
the
that
other
ain't,
shit
that ain't
over
20
there by
floors.
John
It's like 15.
All right,
14.
man. It's 13,
still
ain't
It's,
it?
That's
30, it's
13.
12. They don't even go to 13.
They got the shit by John Street, you know what I mean? That building back there, that new shit. It's for
Oh,
like
yeah,
older
that's where my
people,
girl
too.
grandparents live. Shout out to
Yeah.
them, man.
John
Word.
J. Curry Park.
Shout them out. Shout them
Matter
out.
of fact, I seen sneaking there before, too.
Yeah, nah, he used to be in there.
I was helping moving my girl grandparents.
That's
Here
where he
come
at.
Sneak big ass.
That's where he at tonight.
The 13th floor of that building.
That's where he at.
The 13th floor of that
Yeah, that's where
building.
he at,
Nah,
bro.
sneaking AC, bro.
Yeah.
He's somewhere.
On the 13th floor.
I don't know.
On the 13th table. Meet me on the 9, in the 9, at 9.
Shit, wild like that. man.
So
What's up with
though,
y'all though?
man?
Like, how the show doing this shit? Like, y'all getting a little, you know what I mean?
Everything been good, honestly. We got, you
Followers,
know,
all that. Like, I mean, a little buzz grow, something.
it's growing. Slowly but surely, we getting there.
Just
I
gotta
mean,
stay with this shit. This shit.
everybody be hitting us to do
Yeah,
guests
every
and all
time
that
it's an
stuff, though.
upgrade,
So.
though. We ain't had these.
Yeah, we
Look,
got new
ain't-
mic stands.
Yeah,
we got new
word.
mics. Got some new headphones. So
Upgrade.
Hey, yo, did y'all, I mean, y'all got like, well, you know, when you recorded this shit, but y'all got the day when y'all, you know what I mean? So y'all
What?
gotta have like an anniversary and all that type of shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know exactly when y'all
Yeah.
started.
I
ain't-
don't know.
you know
That's
what?
a
They gotta
good,
do all
that's a
that.
good
that's a good
thought right
idea. But I
there.
know, I know
like
the
anniversaries.
the
and
first
shit,
the
feel me?
first year, the
It's
first
kinda
year already
soon, though.
passed.
Feel me?
Oh, it's been a year.
It's been a year.
So y'all
it
fucked
was
up.
like
Y'all ain't even had a
December.
first annual yet.
Nah, cause we ain't. It wasn't worth it yet. We ain't.
Yeah,
we
we-
wasn't.
Yo, it's been a year already.
Yeah, we did it in like
You
December,
still
I
gotta
think.
do it. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
It
They
was like
gonna look back
December.
like, oh, wow.
Oh,
It was
that's what's
around
up.
this time, Super
Yeah.
Bowl time. All
You
that
can't have a
shit,
first
word.
annual 5 years from now. It's the fifth.
I mean,
But we gotta
Well,
give them
congratulations,
episodes,
man.
man.
Thank you,
I'd rather
thank you.
celebrate like, man, it's the 100th episode.
Right.
You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
I'd rather
yeah,
we be on
yeah.
that level.
I thought y'all started
But I
like
feel
in,
what you
in the
saying.
summertime. Like,
We was just
Nah.
slow with it. We ain't know how it was gonna be, how to do shit. I mean,
yeah, man. Look, man, give it up for the Broken Ignorant
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah,
man. Give it up for the Broken
Congratulations,
Ignorant
man.
podcast.
Yeah,
Talk,
man.
man.
You
we
know,
trying to move the
Word.
hood out the hood.
Fact.
niggas when they know if I ain't bring it up.
but you know, I ain't never think about that. The year anniversary
Nah,
or nothing
you
like
cool.
that.
You got to when you start shit up. You gotta get.
Speaking of
Have
anniversaries
your
and
hood
shit
day.
like that,
Oh
man.
God.
Shout out to Eli, man, the GOAT, man,
Ah,
retired,
Eli,
man.
Hey, hey, give it
Shout
up
out
for
to
Eli.
Eli,
Eli,
man.
aka
Give it up for
Forrest
Eli.
Gump.
Yo, it's true now. It's true though.
Forrest Gump.
Yo, it's the saying true.
AKA.
They only love you when you gone.
Facts.
I hated him till today.
Facts.
Now I'm like, damn, I started missing him already, bro. I'm like, damn.
Fuck you miss.
He bought the
I
Giants
love
too,
two
man.
rings.
Two
That's-
rings.
I mean, what
Bro.
about the in betweens?
Bro,
What about the in
Yeah, he
between?
did a lot of.
bro,
He the only quarterback that got 2 rings, bro.
He did it in
Bro,
a,
I-
One of
in a
one. He's
silly
only a
way
few.
though. It
It's
ain't
only
look
like 6
fly to me, so
quarterbacks.
I still be looking at it like.
bro, I'm
goofy.
32. I only witnessed my teams, bro. I only witnessed 2 championships my whole life.
He didn't look fly
And
doing it.
he got 2 of them.
He didn't look fly.
Yes,
doing
he
it.
did.
He looked weird, like. You
Nah, the seasons before and after.
Lucky.
But that's
All that, like-
but them playoffs, bro, that run was wild.
It was
I
tough.
got it.
You-
I got it. I ain't
you
gonna
seen-
say
You think he's a
that,
Hall of
man.
Famer though?
Huh?
You think he's a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, of course. He got two Super Bowl MVPs,
Yeah,
bro.
he
Nah,
definitely.
I think he's a Hall of Famer.
Ain't too many. It's like three
like
other
s-
people that got two
Yeah,
or four other people.
I think it's
bro.
6
Who
or
got him?
4 or 6. One of them that
Brady,
got two.
one
That
of
got
them.
2
Nah,
rings.
word, you do it.
I don't know.
Brady-
After that.
Brady got
Peyton,
6
Nah,
rings,
Peyton
right?
don't
Yeah.
got that.
You only got to this shit once.
Peyton got
right?
2.
He got two, but he don't got two MVPs.
Brady has as many
But it's
rings
only-
as my
You
team
know, it's
has
only
Super
like 6
Bowls.
people that got 2 rings though.
Yeah.
So he's up there.
Nah,
Yeah, there's not a lot. Who-
Yeah,
who-
you right,
who,
because it was
There's not a lot of people that got more than 2 rings.
Ben's got 2,
Yeah, he got
Eli's
two,
got
two.
2, Brady's got 6. It's not. Yeah, it's definitely not a lot of
Peyton,
quarterbacks
nah,
that.
it's
And
not.
Peyton,
all them '90s Cowboys. All of them got more than two.
Yeah,
Troy Aikman.
but there's only a few though.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not.
There's definitely not a lot. That's a big thing.
Yeah,
Shout out to all the quarterbacks that got.
Seen
at
what
least 2
Tom
rings.
Brady said.
yeah, some
said?
hating shit, but
Yeah, nah, I
about
like
Eli?
that.
He-
though, yeah.
but he
Say
kept
he
it
look
real
like
though.
Forrest
He
Gump?
kept it real
Yeah.
though. Nah, he said.
What he said? I wish I could find it right now.
Say he wish you didn't win them Super Bowls.
Yeah, he shouted them out, but he said,
Really?
"I wish he ain't win them two because it was against
Nah,
him."
he
You know what I
ain't
mean?
Why
even
not?
say 2. He just said, I wish you didn't win them Super Bowls.
Yeah,
He the doofiest looking Super Bowl champ.
because he
He won 2 before
Tom
his brother.
Brady. How much Tom Brady got? 6.
Yeah.
So he was supposed to have 8, bro.
Yeah.
Eli was supposed to win them 2, bro.
Nah, Tom Brady's supposed to have 10, bro.
Huh?
Tom
Jordan
Brady's
wasn't
to
supposed to leave for them years either.
Nah,
but
because
hey,
Tom
it
Brady
happened.
ain't supposed to have one of them, though.
have, which one?
The one when he first came. When Bledsoe, right?
Drew
Oh,
Bledsoe.
Nah, they cheated the Raiders out of that shit.
Bledsoe
When Woodson
had got
sacked,
them there.
you talking about with
Shit.
that when they made that tuck rule when Woodson got the sack on Brady and they called it an incomplete pass, but that shit was a fumble.
Yeah, some
That
shit
was supposed
like
to go
that.
to the
Yeah.
Raiders. That started his bitch ass little, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Right from there, the
I was about to say- I
cheating
was about to
started
say
right there.
They
Oh,
supposed
so
to beat
they
the
planning him in there.
Yeah. Like Tekashi of the NFL. He's a plan.
Seahawks. I was gonna say that he's supposed to beat the Seahawks. So
Took
it's like
down
that's.
the-
You know what I mean?
I
That's,
think Garoppolo the next plant, man.
I don't know,
You see,
man.
niggas who
Hit
come
that
from behind.
conspiracy button.
Huh?
What
Hit
sound
the
that made?
conspiracy
So
button.
What sound that made?
you ready to bet your
Oh,
you ready-
Garoppolo the next plant, and
you
Ray
ready
the
to bet
next
your money
Brady,
on
man.
him?
Who?
I'm going for the Chiefs, man.
Yeah, what's your Super Bowl picks?
But-
Who y'all think going win?
I got the
I might
Chiefs-
rock with San
the Chiefs
Fran. I
beating
ain't
them
gonna hold you.
by
It's all rigged, so it might be the Chiefs.
20.
But I feel like San Fran.
Chiefs
might-
winning by 20.
yeah.
Okay, Town, who you got?
And I like
I
the
got
40,
the-
I like the
look.
40, I like the 49ers, but I think it's
Bro,
gonna, it's gonna be a close one till like the halftime,
And then the Chiefs going to turn up.
yeah turn up.
I picked the Chiefs in the beginning of the season.
Yeah, you definitely.
You
You should have
definitely
made a
did.
bet. You
You
should
said-
have put
I
that
made
bet.
it on
He
head,
did.
too,
He was
bro.
half. He
I
was
said the
half
Chiefs
right.
versus the Rams,
put
but
that
I
bet.
said the Chiefs gonna win it all. Word.
The odds
He
is
was
probably
half
in the
right.
beginning of the year. You should have put that through.
I thought the Rams was going too. Like from last season, they came in this season.
You know,
looking
everybody,
crazy,
that
bro.
lose to Tom Brady, they don't look good after that, bro.
They don't.
Yeah, that's a
Ask the
fact.
Falcons.
I wanted the Ravens to go.
Even the Eagles,
Yeah,
like,
they don't look good.
Word.
But I'm saying the Eagles didn't lose; they beat them, but they
I
oh,
wanted
you talking about that lose?
that lose to Tom Brady.
Yeah, I'm thinking facing them too. Like you won the
Period.
Giants after that, they was
They was ass.
yeah, word out of nowhere. How you win it? You ass.
I wanted the Ravens to go though. My boy Raw.
I knew the Ravens
man.
was
Who?
gonna go. Cause
Raw, that was Raw team. Riggedy,
Oh,
man. Rest in
word.
peace to the homie.
Oh, yeah,
R.I.P.
RIP,
definitely,
That nigga was a
definitely
Ravens
R.I.P.,
fan,
man.
Word.
Sure, for sure.
Gunna, who you think gonna win the Super Bowl?
I'm going with the Niners. Fuck it.
Going with the
I'm
Niners.
gonna go with the
Wow.
Niners. Word. I don't know. I don't go against the grain.
Who you don't like
know
on the
it.
But
Chiefs?
they kind of
I don't like Mahomes.
They kind of
No, hold on. You know why he
Nah,
don't like Mahomes,
why?
though, right?
It's not
you
a
gonna
bad
say?
pick.
You might
gonna
know
say
why.
because of that tweet.
He's
From
talking
that,
about
from
he
that tweet.
supports Zimmerman. I'm
Yeah.
not with
Oh,
that.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
why.
yeah.
He said
that
that?
shit real.
Hell yeah. I'm on that
When
Roddy
he-
Rich
yeah.
shit. Put a bag on Zimmerman's head, man.
When he
Fuck
said that.
Tell him,
like
see
a,
that.
like I don't know what a week or two ago he said some shit. He
Nah,
supports Zimmerman.
nah,
or something, right?
he ain't say that.
Mahomes
No,
said
no,
that.
no, no, no.
Yeah.
He didn't say he didn't say it a
Mm.
week or two ago. He said it when the situation happened. It's an
Oh,
old
back then?
tweet.
All right, but they brought it up a week or two ago.
They
then.
brought it up a week ago. He said something like,
Shit was all good a week ago.
Why they
It's-
bringing it up?
Huh?
Why you think they bringing it up?
Yeah, I might switch my pick, bro.
Because
I'm glad they
Garoppolo,
did, 'cause I ain't know he
Garoppolo
said that
plant,
shit.
bro. He
Yeah.
that plant. He
Mm-mm.
he the next Brady.
Yo, if
I don't
that,
like
if,
this shit
if that
either way.
shit real,
Fuck that.
that he said that, I think I'm gonna go with the 49ers
Why,
too.
why you
bro.
gonna support Zimmerman for?
Nah,
Yeah.
bro.
And he half black.
Like Uncle Murder said, that nigga should have been dead.
He got a white
Bro,
mom.
hold
that's
on.
why.
I'll read out the tweet.
I want to hear what he's
Mahomes-
saying now, though.
Who? Mahomes?
Yeah, is he sticking to it, or is he saying like, yeah,
I like
was dumb
Mahomes
as-
too.
He gonna
man.
plead the fifth for,
He
to
might
the
say,
bowl
he
over.
might say, nah, I was dumb as hell. I was ignorant or something.
It's a
Yeah,
Where he
something
from? You
like
gotta
that.
Google where he
Wait,
from.
time out,
He
time
look like
out.
he from the south or somewhere.
It's an old tweet or is it a new tweet?
They said it's an old
It's
tweet.
an old tweet.
Oh, it's an old
That's
tweet when
what
it
he
happened.
So Mahomes said, "Stop resisting or assaulting a cop." # real cops.
That ain't got nothing to do with him. That ain't what I was
That's
talking
one.
about.
That's one. No, that's one
But
thing
I
he
think-
said.
I
Hold on,
think
hold
that
on.
he said that after the Trayvon.
Stop
shit.
resisting. Shut the fuck up. Stop resisting.
Yo, but
How many niggas
I'm
wasn't
saying-
resisting that got bodied? Stop resisting.
I'm saying
Mahomes-
Mahomes was young, bro. We might have to
He
give
was-
him
I
a
don't
little
know.
pass.
Yo, they
Young or
got
not, if you don't know no better, then don't say nothing.
Mahomes.
Facts. That is-
Mahomes'
yo,
dad.
that is a
but
How
fact.
about that?
Mahomes'
That is a
dad
fact,
black.
though.
'Cause I know
he
better.
played for the Twins.
'Cause I know
You
better.
heard?
So you say something
I was
like
about
that,
to
I'm
say,
like,
yeah,
nigga,
Mahomes' dad is
I'm
black
soaking
though.
that.
Yeah, he
Well-
played for the Minnesota Twins.
That don't negate his bullshit.
Nah, I
fuckery.
don't.
Nah,
I'm
it
just
don't.
saying.
He got a white mom, and that's probably he a mama's boy. So who he riding for?
He said,
He love all his uncles on his mom's side.
Who
Right?
birthed
okay,
him?
hold on.
Who
It was-
birthed him?
at the time, not backing up Patrick Mahomes' number. At the time, he was 17 years old, and he wrote, "No one knows what actually happens, which is why he is not guilty, but a crime could have occurred."
No one knows what happened. It was a little young boy, a black boy with a hoodie on, and got bodied and got murdered for no reason. He could have beat him up if he felt threatened. Why he pull a ratchet and body him? And he auctioned off the ratchet, all that bullshit. Fuck that. He proud of that shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
he ain't speak on the sense.
I don't know if he said anything about it recently. I mean, he about to go into the
If
Super
he's
Bowl. I don't think
17,
he
that's
tryna-
some bullshit, but it's more bullshit.
What
if
is he
ain't
now,
cleared
20?
up by now.
Yeah,
But
he
he
shoulda
should have cleared
cleared
it
it
up.
up.
If he ain't
Nah,
cleared it
yeah.
up, fuck him.
But that's
I
that
don't
shit
even-
though.
I don't even like how he talk. You ever hear him talk?
Who,
He
Mahomes?
probably sound the way
Mahomes sound like fucking Peyton Manning, bro. Like
I'm
a
saying-
fucking white cowboy, bro.
he got something stuck in his throat. You know, you been trying.
Yeah,
you
he
trying-
sound-
you
he
trying to
ride
talk to
horses.
motherfuckers, but you got
Yeah.
that burp.
Yo, you
I didn't
got-
even know about it though. I never
You
heard
got
about
his,
that.
yeah.
They
don't
just
want
brought
you
it
to know
up
about
like a
that.
week ago.
Yeah, I've been seeing it. I ain't
They
never
don't want you to know
listened
about
to
that.
it.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
kind of
fuck
fucked
with
up. They
him.
bring it up now though, man.
Well,
No, it ain't.
Even
to
though
me,
he did it,
I wish.
nah,
I'm
not-
glad I
not-
know.
No, I'm not saying it's okay what he said, but I'm just saying like
I'd have been
why-
here on the
why they-
podcast.
why they
Word,
always-
Mahomes, that guy. I hope he wins.
Why they always bring up shit when
Man, I'm
when
sticking
people
to my
doing
pick.
good though?
Alright.
Even though it's fucked up what he did, but why they always bring it up when
That's
he did
the-
that last year too.
That's the thing, though.
when he
It-
got taken out by the GOAT?
Nah, but look,
he was still doing
Pete,
alright though. It ain't
th-
like
that-
that, man.
This is the thing with any successful person.
You gotta
Regard, nah, but
realize,
listen,
too, That's
bro.
old, so nobody probably knew about that when he was 17. You know how you probably had to go
Yeah,
far to
kid,
dig that
I
up,
don't
so
give a
anybody
fuck what no
know.
17-year-old saying, man.
That's what I
I
said.
do.
I really don't
Nah.
care
Can't
either.
bring
I
no.
do.
Like
But now
You don't know if
that
he feel the same way.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now that it was brought up, he's supposed to been clear that shit.
Nah,
Like,
That's
he
saying
should've-
that shit. 'Cause
That's
you
the
don't know him
crazy
like
part.
That. You
He
know
ain't
you'd be
clear it
like,
up.
Yo, that's some bullshit.
He should have definitely cleared it up, but my point was
that's,
like,
that's the bad
17
part.
sound like you a little kid, but when we was 17, we was grown.
yeah,
We
but
was
everybody,
yo,
everybody
saying.
different though.
I'm saying, people,
Yeah.
we all
What the
said a
fuck
lot
we
when we
saying?
was younger though.
We-
That just mean he was
Oh.
coming. You probably could tell where he was coming from when he
was
said
coming
that.
more real with himself.
He probably
That's
from
really-
Tuscaloosa, Alabama, or something like that.
Or he could have said that before he seen the real story.
You could tell where you come from. If
Absolutely.
he came from like a,
You know,
what happened?
he could have said that before he seen the
He's
real
seen
story.
the real, yeah, and that's kind of what
Well,
the
the
two.
same
No,
way
but
he was
look,
talking about. Nobody saw it. We don't know. Then he shouldn't have said shit neither.
Nah,
nah,
you right though.
but bro, it happens like that with every successful person, regardless. Like even Kevin Hart, when they brought up the shit about
Yeah,
his
Kevin
Hart.
old,
That's different.
his old, no,
You talk about
is
the,
it-
you talk about
No.
the
That's not what I'm-
LGBTQ ABCDEBFG.
Yeah, that is
The
crazy.
gay mafia
Yeah,
come
yeah,
after
yeah.
you and your career be over.
Nah, but I'm not saying the context of what each
That shit
person said.
real.
I'm just saying in general, like when you're successful, people are gonna bring up old shit that you said, whether you agree with it now or don't agree with it, whatever the situation is. They always bring up something to try to bring people down. And
that's
the
true,
same
but I'm
thing
standing on
happened
my
with a lot of
square.
people. Is it right what he said? Mahomes said, absolutely not. Like, but you know. It's a stupid thing, but they brought it up, and
Well,
he
I'ma
should
say
have
this.
addressed it if he
This
didn't
the whole
already.
I'ma
thing.
say
This
this.
the whole thing. He said some bullshit when he was a kid. Okay, it came back out. He ain't cleared up.
That's the
He
thing.
must
You
still
gotta
feel the
clear.
same way. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'ma
if,
say
if,
this.
if he didn't clear it up,
That's
then
what
he
I'm
must
saying,
still feel the
yeah.
same way.
I'm
then.
gonna say this the same way.
But
Definitely
he
gotta
probably,
clear
he
it up.
probably definitely could have said it before he knew
The
what
same
was really
way,
going on, though.
this country with the justice system, they ain't give a fuck about TK and other little young boys. They fry them. You know what I'm saying? What y'all looking at? Y'all ain't even listening to me. What's that?
Nah, I'm listening to you.
They
Nah,
fried
I'm
TK
listening.
as a young boy. They ain't care about, oh, he's a young kid. Let's give him a little second chance.
don't say
They
it.
fried the
Don't
little
lie.
home. The fried the little homie.
Don't bring it up on the podcast.
Now you good?
See it, though?
He on the 13th floor, like I said.
13th floor. 13th floor.
On
Shout
the
Sneak.
13th floor.
Uh,
Yo, Sneak, man, my boy, man. Stop playing, man.
But yeah, man.
Nah, shout out to
The
Sneak.
Central Park
Sneaky.
5, they didn't think about them being kids.
Yeah,
They didn't think about
yo.
TK being a kid. You feel me? Come on, man. I don't got no sympathy, beloved. I'm standing on my square.
Is what it is.
Fuck
man.
that. I hope he lose too. He probably got a bonus for
Yo,
saying that shit.
so y'all listen to any different kind of music besides rap music? Anybody
Yeah,
listen to anything
I definitely
different?
I listen to reggae, bro.
I listen to everything,
I
bro.
listen to
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
reggae.
on. Let's
Yeah, I ain't
let's
gonna
go
hold
let's
you.
go around the board. Let's go around the board. Town.
I listen to anything. I love music. Any type of sound that catch me, bro.
All right, cool. But name some stuff that you may listen to that's not rap music.
When I be walking through Macy's and shit, they might have some
The
shit.
elevator music.
I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, oh, Dipset sample that
Patrick
shit.
Mahomes. Do.
Nah, it be some shit Dipset sample back in the day. You like,
Oh,
yo,
yeah.
I know
Yo,
that. Like, no.
Yo,
Nah,
not
but
for
I
nothing.
mean,
You
nah.
saying that remind me when I was at work. Yo, I worked at Old Head. My guy OG Ron, man. Yo, this nigga had the ill like old tunes. He had the boombox with the CDs, my guy. And yo, we just be working this shit. When I first started the job, you ain't never meet him, bro. You started
What?
after he left the Old Head. I used to work with
He
the
be
glasses.
coming back and
Yeah,
shit. Nah,
him.
he was he,
That's-
ain't- he
yo,
was there when I
That's my
started.
guy.
and
Hey,
shit,
yo, where's
yeah.
Bone? He'll throw it mad old shit like the best of a certain time, and it got all the old
Oh,
school
yeah.
shit.
Facts.
And I be working. I'm like, yo, OG, what's that? I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? When coming up, I knew some shit where they
Yeah.
sampled that, and I'll keep it moving. I'm like, yo, that and another song come on, yo, that's where they got the sample from. I ain't gonna hold that shit be bugging me out though.
But Town, I don't mean like walking through Macy's, bro. I mean like, do you be in your car and
Making
put
your way
on any type
downtown.
of music other than rap?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Like, keep it G. Like, I don't give a fuck if it's.
It's certain shit. I fuck with mad shit, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Lying.
is there anything on your
If,
Spotify?
nah. If I'm
That nigga
control,
capping.
if I'm
You don't
control,
listen to shit, but bang bang.
nah, if
bang,
I'm
bang.
controlling this shit, I'm not gonna just put on a fucking.
I'm not listening to country.
I'm not gonna put on a fucking.
Nah,
So you
listen
don't
to
go out of your way to
jazz.
listen to different types of music. You won't be like,
I
oh, you
don't.
know what? I'm gonna play some David Ruffin and the Temptation shit.
Nah,
and it's,
hell
all right,
no,
all right.
man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you go out of your way to listen to
If
something
I
other
want to
than
play
rap?
a throwback, I'm throwing on some D Block, some shit like that. I mean,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
'cause
Bro.
that's different music
Some of
compared
them
to
oldies
now.
is tough. I ain't gonna hold you. I be feeling
But-
like
He said that's
Snoop.
different music compared to that.
But if,
That's
Shit's had
crazy.
that bang.
Nah, but I'm
but
saying
if,
other
say,
than
say
rap,
it's like
bro.
an old school radio station on or something.
Okay, all right.
I
And you
ain't,
might
I
hear
might,
some
I'm
shit.
like, oh, I ain't gonna change it now, man.
All right, cool. What
Even
about-
some,
See,
even
y'all
some
don't
white
smoke.
shit.
Y'all don't smoke enough weed. That's why.
Nah, even
you
some
mean,
white
yo?
That
I
music
fuck
be
with white
touching
shit
y'all
too,
soul like
bro.
that. You gotta smoke some bud. You'll groove out
Nah,
to some
anything
shit,
that's
some
music,
oldies,
bro. Like
Uncle Snoop
Like say
type
some
shit.
shit like fucking Ariana Grande.
Oh, nah, I'm not
I
off
fuck
that.
with certain shit like that. I
Ain't
mean,
nothing wrong with that. Ain't
I
nothing
fuck
wrong
with
that, bro.
music.
I don't
Ain't nothing
even,
wrong
yeah,
with
I
that.
fuck
Wait,
with
let me
music,
ask
but
you
I
one
don't- I
thing.
don't even know who
Well,
they
me just
is.
ask you a
Yeah, I don't
question,
be
though.
knowing who they
Yeah.
is.
Let me ask you a
though.
question.
You just know the song.
Yeah.
But look.
I'll find out
Like-
like, oh, what's this bitch?
But
Like,
look,
I be
look,
finding
look,
Summer
look.
Jam when they come out with something. I
yeah,
am like,
you
oh
like,
shit.
yeah, you like,
Most
oh,
of the time
this
when you listen to
motherfucker,
music,
like-
it's because you can relate to it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So if
Not all the
Ariana
time.
Not all
Grande
the
song,
time.
Nah,
It-
nah.
and
well,
mood,
what makes
though.
you think Ariana Grande song is cool? Like what
'Cause
touches your
look,
soul?
the
Like oh,
mood.
I can
Nah,
relate to
I'ma
this.
tell you
What-
exactly what
the
it
mood
be.
you in.
Nah,
The
you know
mood.
what it be with me.
What the fuck kind of music she make that you?
Nah, you know what type of
I
shit
don't
it be
know.
for
I don't
me.
know, I don't know who that bitch
Ariana
is.
Grande.
Nah, I hear a good ass.
Talented.
Nah, I hear a good ass beat, a hook, and I'll spit to this shit like, oh, this shit type.
You
raw.
lying because you gonna pull
Nah,
up at the
I ain't
red
lying,
light in the
motherfucker.
hood.
Nah,
and
Gunna-
somebody gonna pull up and you gonna put the volume
Next.
down.
Nah,
This the only
Nah,
time
Gunna,
I lies when I'm
I'ma-
going to bed,
I'ma-
motherfucker.
Facts.
I'll clarify it.
That's a good one, though.
I'll clarify what Town's saying.
That's a good one.
I'll clarify. I'll clarify what
facts,
Town's saying.
Okay,
though.
pimp. Hey, man.
When you're
Only time I lies when I go to bed, man.
yo when you're
That's
music
that purple punch.
when you're
That's
musically
Terrence Howard line.
yo
Only time I lies when I go to bed, man.
when you're
Yeah,
musically
Hey, man.
inclined and you write music and you're an artist like Town when he raps, he does this, your mind sometimes you hear shit and you're like, yo, that beat fire. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless of the song, you're like, yo, that shit type hot. Like
Yo, I'm
you have a
for
different
real.
ear for things.
If you turn to a rapper for a week, I'm telling you, every song you hear, you just gonna think about
Yeah.
you on it, and you'll start liking some shit just from the sound. Like you like, yo,
Well, that's different. I thought you meant like you just gonna ride and just let it play and just
All
ride
right.
like.
So
Nah, but if it's like some shit my girl play, I'm like, damn, that shit
Well, see,
hard.
I see-
Like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
that? She
it's-
tell me the
yeah.
name. I'm
That's
like,
the one
what?
thing that make it different though. You got a shorty like.
And I
you
like
got,
I like
you got that
R&B
compromised
too, though.
life.
You probably don't like R&B.
Gunna,
I
you
fuck with
listen?
R&B, bro. I
Come on,
fuck
you know
with
we
that
come
shit.
from
I
that
fuck
era
with
where the
R&B
last
too.
R&B was that
That's what I'm
R&B,
saying,
nigga,
like,
with
yeah.
the real baby making music.
Yeah, R. Kelly, right?
Yo, hit the
that
crickets
button.
button. Hit the crickets button.
Yeah, you gotta give him the
Nah.
give town that.
I wanna
fucking
piss on you. Fuck out of here.
drip, 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 pee on. Nah, but
I wanna
look,
pee on you.
nah, we get that. But
Yeah, nah.
like
nah,
Gunna,
for
like
real.
Gunna, you listen to anything other than rap? Like you listen to Spanish
I
music?
ain't gonna hold you.
You don't listen to Spanish music?
I don't like.
You listen to straight hip hop, nothing else. Anything else, you don't fuck
It
with
might
it.
be some R&B thrown in there. And a little reggae.
Ah,
I like
yeah.
reggae music, but I don't go out of my way. Like you said,
Why,
I
what
don't
you
go out my
getting to,
way.
Nooch?
Nah,
What you fuck with?
Yo,
Let's hear it.
30
Me?
Big, stop interrupting me, beloved.
Oh, I'm interrupting you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I know.
Yo, what turn
You
is
got
it?
the
Like, I
little
know-
mic.
Nah, all right, yo, hold on. Let's
Nah, what you say, bro?
nah, hold on.
what you say?
Let's
I
clarify
was
this,
just talking shit. Go ahead.
bro. With the podcast, like, if I'm asking you a question, let him say anything he got to say and then respond to
Man,
it.
shut the
Same
fuck
shit.
up, bro. He
Bro,
trying to regulate the
that's how 30
podcast,
minutes
bro.
is.
We vibing in here.
You know,
Nah,
that's how I
many-
know when town's starting to get right. Even if it, not even on the podcast, but
come
when we
like
having
the-
conversations,
Yeah.
and he start to override this shit.
Nah, I'm only,
Yeah.
I'm
That's
only
what bro
saying
look
that.
good, though.
I'm only saying that
That's the
because
homie, though.
I'm only
Nah.
saying that because
Look
if
how
there's
he
four,
came.
Everybody talking at once.
that's what I'm
He
saying.
coming like you in a movie. He holding. Come on, guys, stop playing.
You're not
He
in-
go, stop playing.
You're not in
man.
the
My arm's
line.
tired. Like, come on. What
We
the-
only have 1 hour left to film, guys. Come on, cut the shit.
I'm only saying that because nobody wants to hear 4 people talking all at once. It's hard to understand what everybody's
I
saying.
feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So let everybody get a chance.
All right, look though.
So Town said he listens to
It's
some
your
stuff
turn.
if it's on. Me?
Yeah, because I know you got a good answer. 'Cause you asked the
We skipped
question.
my bread run. We didn't skip my bread run from the island.
Nah, let Maul go. I'll go.
My
I'll go.
island bread run.
Them all go.
Maul,
yeah.
what you listen to other than rap?
My spaghetti head mob style. Let's go. What I say? Teddy Brooks shot. Don't know.
Nah,
Real shotter.
reggae.
Shout out to Web.
Okay. Like what kind of reggae? Like
Webby.
like Bob Marley reggae or
Like dancehall.
like all right, okay. So
You know, I'm from the island too, so you know.
what's
Not
my man
Rikers
name?
Island, the island.
You said what, bro?
Not Rikers Island, the
Tony,
island.
what's my name? Tony Matterhorn or whatever his name is.
Nah, that's Soca though. But I fuck with Soca.
Where
Where you from though?
Well, my parents?
Yeah, like yeah.
My parents is Guyanese.
Original.
Where that's at?
I was born
Yeah.
in Brooklyn. My mother and my dad was
Oh,
born
Guyana,
in Guyana.
Where that's
It's not
at?
Africa.
That's
It's
Central
South
America.
America.
South
Yeah,
America.
yeah.
They be mixing it with Ghana, right?
Yeah, that's why I had to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghana.
Where that
yeah.
shit from though? Like,
Guyana.
South
Guyana.
America.
Guyana.
That's from like, ain't that about Barbados and all that shit?
It's Caribbean.
West
It's
Indies.
in the
It's
Caribbean.
West, West Indies.
Yeah.
Word.
Okay,
West
okay.
Indies.
All right, Maul. So,
Like you can include Honduras and all that.
So what y'all got like the reggae vibe out there?
Yeah.
Like, oh wow.
Soca.
so you listen to reggae and rap. Nothing
Rap,
else.
Soca, dancehall, R&B.
All right.
Yo, that ass, whatever come on that sound good. I'm
That
gonna
vibes.
Yeah.
That vibes. All right. I could dig that.
Yeah, that's what it's
And
about.
all depends on what type of mood I'm in. You know what I mean?
Y'all remember on the
Absolutely.
Block Mall
Yeah.
used to have a.
You're not gonna be in no hype mood and then just play some R&B like.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Nah, I feel you.
Y'all remember on the Block Mall used to pull up with the you know what I mean?
All the time.
With the
With the blue
island
Camry.
vibes.
With the blue Camry.
the
Yeah,
island
he used to
vibes.
have that fire.
With the blue
word.
Camry and the rims.
That corner of the block was the
tents.
island for real, cause Coy
Mo had a
Mall
little
and
dance
the-
box
between
on
the
too.
two. Word.
You know how
You
you,
had-
you can't even buy. You just gotta stand. I don't know how to do
You had
that.
you had Trinity, Jamaica, and Guyana right there on the corner, right there in 2 cribs. So that was
Facts.
mad Caribbean.
And
Word.
From them 2
everybody
shits
got
right
along.
there.
So I, know, I grew
Shout
up,
out to the Av.
Shout
grew-
out to the
I grew up
man.
eating the best
Hey,
food
yo.
ever, man.
Hey, yo,
Facts.
30 Bigs, you still got the street sign?
Hell
Ah,
yeah.
that's my nigga. Hey, yo, that nigga was funny. So I remember when he had this.
Word up.
I think
You
it
put
was
that-
He
MySpace.
stole it. He stole it.
I
for
laughed
the
hard
ad.
as hell when they moved. He had this. I said I would have took this shit to
Hell
some
yeah.
Yankee shit. Like, let me get a brick.
Bro, like
look how I got it though. Sandy Hook had hit.
I thought you got it before that.
Nah, Sandy Hook knocked the shit down.
Town
I
stole
seen
it.
that
Perfect
shit.
timing though.
They came by. They seen us. We was already fucking with a little.
Trying to.
They like, yeah, just leave it right here. We'll put it back up tomorrow or some
you
shit
can put
like
the pole
that.
back up.
I said, all right.
Town stole it.
Yeah, I was
I got
gonna
that
get tatted on
screwdriver.
me though.
Oh, that's what. You went to work, not just put this shit on. You did some real.
Yo,
shit.
yo,
I got the tools for it.
last month at my job, I was
out there working.
at my job. I was filling
Hold
in. I was filling in for my boss, and so I made the sign shop guys make me a Sterling Ave and a Somerset sign. So I sent it to town. Town's like, yo, bro, you ain't supposed to do it like that. You supposed to take it from the Ave.
He's supposed to go get the real one that's up there right now.
I made them make me a whole
Don't
brand
get
new
it
one
custom
and shit.
made. Go get the
They
real
gonna
one.
fuck around and change the street. Mark my words. When the Jews take that block over for real, they gonna change the street to
Hanukkah Drive.
Mazel
All
Tov
right.
Avenue.
Word up.
Look, man, this is
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
Russian, bro.
They gonna Jeffrey Epstein. What Mazel Tov?
Yeah. Ain't that the
It
shit?
is,
you throw
right?
through
That's
the
Jewish.
window?
L'chaim.
Oh, what's the shit you throw through the
Look,
window
the-
and shit with the?
Molotov.
Molotov,
cocktail.
a Molotov
Oh,
cocktail. You said what the?
You said Mazel Tov.
That's that.
Anyway.
Congratulations. bro.
So
All right,
back
but
to the
what-
music
yeah,
I
what
listen
music
to.
you listen to other than rap? Since
All right,
you
that's Nooch.
fucking
So other
want
than
to tell us so bad.
no, I don't want
Say
to tell
no.
it. I'm just other than rap, man. I listen to a lot. As a music producer, I listen to a lot of music. Obviously, I listen to 70s soul, Earth, Wind, Fire, Temptations, David Ruffin, all kinds of old soul music, Michael Jackson, everything. But then, I'm white, so sometimes I listen to some white people.
So where you get that ear for that? Because you didn't
It's-
hear that growing up. So who showed you all that?
I didn't hear what growing up.
You did hear all that growing up?
My mom used to play Commodores and all that shit when I was a kid.
Alright, word, okay.
But
North and South, north and south.
but as a producer sampling music, yeah, I used to dive into shit, dig into crates, and I'd hear fucking like Bobby Womack shit and like across 110th Street. I'd hear the Spinners. I hear the fucking the Shy Lights. I'd hear all kinds of crazy music. And
Yeah, I was banging
Hey,
mad
yo,
samples
over-
on records too.
over
and
the
shit like
years,
that.
you listen to this music and you it's like a feeling you get when you hear it.
Tell me you don't be bugged out when you hear some old shit and you be like, yo, this shit tough
All the
as
time.
hell,
Especially
right?
if
all
it
the time.
relate to you today.
That's when you
like,
know-
what the fuck?
That's
all
when
the
you know
time.
like real music don't die. Cause you hear some
Yeah.
old shit like, yo, this shit bang, bro.
Word.
Fuck,
Well,
like how they was feeling back then.
They might
I'm-
say some shit you going through right now. You like,
Right.
God
Cause
damn.
not for nothing.
back then,
Struggle
like-
back in the day
Yeah.
ain't changed from now, so you can still relate to old.
You know what I'm saying?
Struggle talk.
But Noose,
But
the
when
real
you-
question is, how deep you dig into white music?
All right, so
Like you going to country and opera and all
I
that
can-
weirdo shit.
all right, I'm gonna keep it G. Don't let me finish what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep it G. Do I listen to country? Yeah, I got cousins that live in Pennsylvania that hunt. They do all this shit. So when I'm up there, they listen to like Johnny Cash and all this. They drink their whiskey and whatever. They cool people. Most of them are from Lakewood.
Okay.
They just retired up there. So yeah, I listen to some country music.
They was mad. They was from out here.
He
They said, I
said
can't wait
retired.
to go to PA.
Hell
He said
no.
retire.
I can't wait to
I
get
don't
away.
know nobody
Nah,
ever
what you talking about?
retired.
They love Lakewood. That's all they do is rep Lakewood. But they old school hip hop. They Beastie Boys.
That's
Run
white
DMC
privilege
hip-hop.
though, right?
It is.
You
know
know
what I'ma
somebody
show
that
you?
retired.
You know what I'ma
I
show
don't
you?
know nobody that
Yo,
retired, bro.
It's a-
My
yo,
family.
It's a white boy I work with. This nigga's like a fucking.
You say you don't know nobody that retired in your family?
Hell no.
What?
Man,
They working to
Damn.
the death, bro.
Man,
That ain't a good thing.
it's all about
my
how you.
uncle retired.
You know
It's-
somebody
yeah,
else?
my
dad
uncle
about to
retired.
retire
Oh
next
yeah,
year.
you know somebody retired.
Now
Gunna.
that you say that shit, in
Ain't
my
your dad-
fam
ain't
or
your
just
dad
in general?
retired?
Ain't you? Yeah.
Hell no, my pops is still working, bro.
Maybe my
talking about-
grandfather
I'm talking about
probably
his dad.
retired.
Nah, he
But
still
other than
work
that-
too.
Bro, it doesn't
'Cause
matter.
he got to work even
all
more
that-
because he more or less
all that
legit. He
retiring
work-
shit. All that retiring
Man.
shit ain't got nothing to
he
do
ain't
with.
got no, I mean,
No full, like-
education shit to back up his shit. He just smart
But
off
bro,
the street.
all that retiring shit ain't got nothing to do with color or where you grew up from and none of that
Nah,
shit.
it don't,
Like,
because my
it's-
dad, my
it's-
dad
yeah.
about to retire. Like,
it's about how you set yourself up in
for
life.
the
Retirement?
future, yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's,
But
it's
you-
all about
but
how you set
know
yourself up in
different
life.
races and shit go about different rules.
Nah,
man.
yeah, of
So
course.
it
But
do-
even
it
though-
do
even
vary.
though-
I bet you
What
if
you
you
talking
look
about? What
up,
varies?
like if you look up what race
course,
retired the
you
most, it's
gonna-
gonna be
It's
white.
gonna be
Of
white
course,
people.
of course.
Yeah, that's
Hold
what
on.
I'm
First
saying,
off,
like-
raise my hand. I want to say something real quick.
Go ahead.
If we could already agree that this fucking system is already built for white people to, you know
Of
what
course
I'm
it
saying?
is.
So once you come out the
It's a
womb, you're already
fucked up
fucked
thing.
up. So you could already say it's right there.
It's a,
Who,
it's
got,
a-
who gonna retire
Yeah,
first?
like-
if you
Nah.
got the plug to get, you mean, be more successful, and the system is more built for you to thrive. Of course, you're gonna be able to finish at the finish
You
line
know how
first.
many white kids that when they turn 18, they got a whole business waiting for them, a whole
Absolutely.
landscape.
But
But that's why you got to
But
touch
you
your
know
hat to
what?
motherfuckers who's not white and still finish first.
construction
But bro-
company just waiting for
but
them.
bro,
All they
it's
gotta do
not-
is turn 18 to get it.
But
They don't gotta work for
but
them.
bro, it's not only white people. There's people
It's
that
not-
do that,
nah,
that
nah,
set
I'm
it
not
up.
saying
You know what I'm
that, but
saying?
you know, it's more.
Nah, yeah. But
Y'all get accepted in more colleges, more easier.
And why
you
the
feel
system
me?
set it up
Well,
for that?
it's
Other
the-
people,
it's the-
other than white, get it first. Other than black people, who
because
done
it's
built
a
this country.
because it's a fucked up country that
I
we
bet
live
you-
That's what I
in.
was saying. The
Because
system-
more
It's a fucked up society.
more minorities go to motherfucking jail than college. You feel me?
Oh, and town.
the prison system shouldn't be
Yeah.
a motherfucking a private owned industry.
That's the whole
like,
propaganda,
you
man.
could put,
Nah, it
you
is.
shouldn't be able to build stocks and all that, or put bread on stocks off
Nah,
of prison.
hell
You feel
no.
me? Like
Nah,
that shouldn't be a
It's-
thing.
it's-
Like
yo,
people don't
it's
really
all about
know.
money.
It's
so
all
And it's
about
not
money,
even
though.
the government and
All
nothing
about
like
But
that.
Gunna, nobody's stopping you, Maul, or anybody else that's not white from buying
That's true.
from
You-
buying
you
stocks
know- you
and
know
doing
what
all
it
that
is?
shit. You
gotta
literally
do it.
You got to do it. You
gotta do
literally
it.
can go on your phone on
I'm not saying
Robinhood.
nobody- I'm not saying nobody stopping, but how many people getting educated on that
But
in the
you-
cities about stocks
know
and all
what
that?
it is?
Nobody is.
The
All right,
Spanish
but
and
who's
black-
stopping? No, hold up, town. But who's stopping you from educating yourself? If nobody's gonna educate you, what's stopping you from educating yourself?
We just agreed that the system was fucked up.
No, the
So how we
system is
gonna keep
definitely
going back
fucked
to
up.
ask
Yo,
that
we
question.
shouldn't- we
It
shouldn't
stops
turn
right
this-
there.
We shouldn't turn this into a race war.
No, it's
Nah,
not.
It ain't a
but-
race war.
It's
But
not.
you know what it really is.
But nobody's stopping anybody from playing shit that anybody like stock market. Anybody could do that.
You know what
Anybody
it
from their
is,
phone
though?
can
Yeah,
do that.
anything that
Not really.
a
But is
white
it-
person could do, a black person could do. too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You could,
But is-
But I'm gonna
you
tell you
not-
what the difference is.
The
But a black
system-
person
It's
just
not.
ain't
It's
gonna
not
do it.
built for you to
From
do
the
that.
Spanish and black
You're gonna hit mad
community.
speed bumps before you get there. Before
Look, the
somebody
Spanish
else.
and black
Ooh,
community
hold up, I
not
got a
taking
good
those
segue.
shorts. White people taking shorts. Like you, like man, you tell one of us, man, get off my
Lower-
block.
lower
We
class
fuck
people
around and
taking
shoot
shorts.
their ass so we can stay on the block.
Yeah.
A
Tell.
white person to move. I'm going to college. I'm not wasting my time with you.
But that's facts. You
But
can't.
we-
You can't really
Yeah.
be mad at them.
Nah,
though.
I'm not mad. I'm just saying that's really
That's
the
what- yeah,
difference.
that's
though.
really
Right.
The
different.
black
Yeah.
and Spanish community more thorough, or
Yeah.
they more feel like they got to
Is
prove
the-
something. I guess. You
Is
feel
the
me?
is
Like,
the system
Black
set up?
people grow up in the
fucked
streets
up?
like that,
like
man.
you know, a cop
That goes
come,
back to the
a
system.
white person up like,
That's the
oh,
core
here
of
you
the
go,
shit.
buddy. I'm sorry. What was I doing wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'll pay that by Monday. We're like, what the fuck you pulling me for? I mean, we're not
Yeah.
just letting
That
somebody
ain't true.
pick
Like,
on
that
us.
ain't
Like,
true at all.
The system
crazy.
the
You never
system
seen
is
this-
geared.
You never seen videos where niggas be dumbing out, chasing the police, all kind of shit.
Who, the white boys?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but that's
That's the ones that
don't
turn.
get
that's
clapped.
rare. That's rare.
They
Bro.
turn black.
Nah, that's
Don't
rare
turn black. It's
though.
white rage. Get away from me. You shoot me. I swear. I don't want to shoot you. I don't want to shoot you.
They be diving
Put
out.
me in that bitch. I'll clap you down if you
Yo,
pull
white
that
people,
wallet
swing,
out.
white people swinging swords at the cops.
They got videos
They
like
still
that.
ain't
They can have
shooting
rifles and
Yeah,
all
nah,
that.
that's that.
I don't
but,
want to shoot you.
but
black-
that's
A black or
fucked
Spanish
up.
person put their
He
dukes
ain't
on
gonna
it.
say nothing.
Right.
A white
But-
person
As soon as you
with
take
swords,
your
put
your
the sword
seatbelt
down,
off,
buddy.
as soon as you take your seatbelt off,
Yeah.
No, but see that's
stop resisting.
that's the fucked
clap,
up.
clap,
That's
clap, clap.
that's the
Word.
fucked up. That's the fucked up society that we live in, bro.
You get pulled over. Talk to me like a man. What? Get back in the car. Talk.
Where this ball?
I'm not doing it.
What'd you pull me over for? We need backup. This pussy ass. Yeah,
Well, he's
112.
not white. We need backup. Not
Yeah,
white.
we have a non-white
They got the
male.
code. Code 155. That
And then,
means.
and then you listen to him. We got a non-white male.
Yeah,
Oh, yo, you
Why
speaking
they-
the code.
yeah, why they gotta
Yeah.
say
Speaking the
that?
code.
Why
He
they
wants
gotta
you to
say
come to the
that?
scene ready. All right, have your joint ready.
Yeah, why they
One in
gotta
the
say
head,
that, bro?
Cock it back. It's a motherfucker.
Bro,
hood
we
nigga
all,
at the
we
scene.
all, every one of
Oh.
us, every one of us can agree it's a fucked up system that we live in.
That's
You
what I'm
ever-
saying. So all these questions you keep asking.
You ever
that's the
watch
answer.
Live PD or something? They be like, it's a white male, bald headed, a long jersey. He looks like a crackhead. No backup
Judge Joe
come. The
Brown
whole
type.
time just
He
saying,
don't have no teeth.
they
You
get
ever
somebody
get,
else.
yo, you ever get pulled over
Dude,
for
what
some
you about to
fucking
say?
simple shit?
I was gonna say it's a good segue since we talking about race, but even let me backtrack real quick about my music
Nah,
thing.
but we wouldn't even.
No, hold on. Let me answer Town's question because he said opera. Yes, I do listen to like 2-3 different opera songs. So
Man,
you
if
can clown
You
on
can
that.
name. You can name
If it-
5
if
opera
it-
singers
if-
right now.
If it could
off
get
the
you
top.
through your day,
Andre
listen to
Andre
it.
Andre
can't-
Bocelli.
You, yo, Google this because
Um,
we can't even check them.
Yeah,
Somebody Google it. He
said
could be
we
making
can't even
shit
check
up.
him. He
Who,
said
we
can't
got.
even
I'm gonna
check
Google.
him.
Let me see. Andre who?
But
Andre
why are
who?
you putting the,
Yeah.
what's wrong with you?
Where's the one?
Andre who?
You talking about the fucking
Andre Capicola.
Oh,
What do you say? Andre Capicola.
nah, Andre Bocelli. He's an Italian singer. Andrea
I wanna check
whatever.
the resources.
her name is.
Music. What you listening to right now? What's hard?
What am I listening to right now?
What's
Hold up.
hard?
I'll pull up Apple Music.
What's your go-to right now that's new though?
I'm gonna pull up. All right, I'll tell you right now.
Don't come outside too.
Oh, No.
I ain't listen to that.
I
What's
think
that?
I ain't think nobody knew about that
Don't
shit.
come
What is
outside
that?
too.
I ain't even mention
Uncle
it to
Murder.
this podcast, bro.
I ain't
Cause
heard
I ain't know nobody was.
Murder got some
Yo,
heat,
Andre
man.
who?
Murder
Yo,
got
I
some
ain't
heat.
think,
Andre
yo, that whole
Bocelli.
shit
Ah,
fire,
coming up
bro.
with my shit too. Okay.
Murder got some heat.
Uncle
man.
Murray, that's the only show I'm listening to right now.
Yeah,
Don't
Murder-
Come Outside Volume 2.
They not
That's
fucking
Murder
crazy.
got
You
some
was
heat.
on
Fifth
here.
Element, though.
I'll tell you my
Every song good.
Hey, yo,
Nuce,
bro,
they not
like-
fucking
You heard
Shorty from Fifth
Lil
Element.
Wayne about to drop?
Oh yeah, the funeral joint.
Yeah.
Right?
Send them notes.
Nah, but
Lil Wayne the goat.
Yeah, the GOAT.
With his
I've
mom.
been listening to that Roddy
Lil
Rich.
Wayne.
Lil Wayne's the GOAT.
A goat. I say
A
A goat.
goat, yeah, nah.
That's
Hove's
yo,
the
y'all
goat.
see
He
him,
top 5, man.
He top 2 to me. It's
yeah,
Hov,
oh yeah,
it's Hov and
yeah,
Wayne.
oh,
It's
yeah,
Hov and
yeah,
Wayne,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Lil Wayne
And
looks
And he about to
crazy.
he about to do the drink champs too.
Feel
Oh
bad
yeah,
for him.
it's coming
Drink
out
champs.
soon.
Yeah,
I'm waiting
Who
for
man.
doing that? Who doing
Lil
that?
Wayne. You know he don't come out like
Yeah,
that.
he don't. So it's
He
gonna
don't
be
do no interviews, nothing,
it's
bro.
gonna be special. Man.
That's when he lost me the last time he did an interview.
Drink chance, he smoke getting
Yeah.
right too. He probably got his own liquor on this. I mean,
Lil Wayne
that shit
looking
gonna be
brazy out here,
wild.
though. I don't like how
Straight
Weezy
lean
look,
in his
though.
That shit
cup.
gonna be classic.
Weezy look like the
word.
drugs caught up to him. I don't like that shit. I be feeling
Yeah.
bad for him, man.
Hey, no, where Capone at, man?
He like he got blood clots and shit.
Yeah, his
fucked up
face look
somewhere.
brazy. His
How the
dreads
fuck
look
you
all...
gonna, how the fuck you gonna drink
Yo,
chance
his
without
whole
Capone?
face tatted now. You seen that shit?
The whole
You said what?
His whole face tatted.
Oh
me
yeah,
see
yeah,
that
yeah. It's been
Wait,
like it's
oh,
been
wait.
like that though.
He just put something big on his
What the fuck
cheeks
he
though. I
got
forgot
now?
what it was.
His face been tatted though.
Nah, but like the other day, he just
He had the whole
covered-
lightning
He
shit
got
coming
baby.
down.
He got
he
baby's
covered
nuts on
cheek
his
with
face.
something. I forgot what it was.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's when he started to look wild after baby giving that bread. That nigga stressed out and fucked up.
Lil Wayne a made man forever.
Skateboard
man.
off
Word,
of baby.
that nigga-
Speaking about rapping, all right, y'all seen that that new battle with the white boy that said the N
He
word?
got jabbed.
Yeah,
Let's talk about it.
Jabbed in his shit.
All right, hold
Oh,
up.
you got Gunna the race specialist.
Well, I was about to say that's why I wanted to. I wanted to get off this because
Nah. I'm gonna talk.
He the woke specialist
Word
on the
is ball.
podcast.
That's
he-
me,
man.
but I don't.
Nah,
I mean, once
he
I
don't
get to
play
my
with that
Whitney,
race.
I don't want to talk about it too much because I'm gonna get too.
Nah, let's me and Gunna had our spats over shit over the years.
we should
But-
skip. We should skip the race.
Nah,
though.
but we gotta talk about that. We got to bring it up. It's new topic.
Yeah, he got his ass knocked out though.
All right, so listen.
He got jabbed up.
Oh, hold up.
Bullshit.
For the
I ain't
viewers,
see it, though.
for the viewers,
Time, look on your
let's
phone
do-
one time.
Oh no,
Look at
time
it.
out.
You
Let's
got
do
it.
it.
You gonna play?
Over your shoulder still. I can old school bump him with the shoulder still or shoulder still. Box him up.
Okay.
This the white boy?
Play in the Holyfield. Either way.
The white boy.
For the video too.
What else? It's tragic at the end. They
Okay.
playing Holyfield, so I got magic in these hands. I ain't like these other battle rappers. They talk too much. Then I can't use that word in this battle. My nigga, I just called it.
Got jabbed.
Got
Whole
jabbed.
lot.
Okay, so now
It feel like it's
is
set
it
up though.
man,
is
I
it
don't wanna get
okay?
into this.
Is it
Should've
I can't really
listened to
speak on it. I can ask Marlo. Gunna, you Spanish. I can ask you a little bit too. Is
I'm
it
not
okay?
Spanish.
Go ahead.
You Puerto Rican, right?
I'm not a Spaniard.
Can I
No,
respond?
no, but
Nah,
hold on,
ask the
time out.
question, bro.
Mal,
Can I respond
is it
first
okay? Nah,
without seeing the video though? Cause y'all seen
nah.
it. I
Let me
ain't see
let
it.
me ask
No,
Mal.
I ain't even see the video.
Mal,
though.
You
Mal
ain't see the
Mal's
video?
100% black. So let me
I
ask Mal.
I could tell it was set up though.
All
Mal,
Caribbean.
Off of listening to it though.
Mal, is it okay for a white person at any point to say the N word?
Mm.
Now, I'm not saying.
I'm saying.
I'm not saying P.
Maul's from the islands like me. How's he 100% and I'm not? Why'd you just do that?
No, bro. You Puerto Rican or what?
What you mean?
You Puerto Rican or what? Or just 100% Puerto Rican? Yeah. So you Spanish? Puerto Ricans are Spanish.
Nah, that's it. That's like
no.
that's my colonizer. I'm not Spaniard.
No.
I'm gonna
I
get
didn't say
deep
you
with
were
it. I'm gonna
Spanish. I
get
didn't say
deep
you were
with it.
from
That's how I
Spain.
answer it though.
You're from Puerto Rico. You're
Yeah.
Puerto Rican,
You see me right?
which means you're Spanish.
no, I'm
Cuban
not Spanish.
is a form of Spanish. You speak Spanish.
Yeah, that's a
Your
colonizer.
language is Spanish.
That's my colonizer.
Guyanese came straight from Africa, like straight from.
So you know the
from the
Guyanese
motherland.
history?
No, I know a little bit about it though. But anyway, you don't try to start getting into deep shit.
I was
I'm
about to
asking
say,
Marlo.
ask
You
the
know.
question, bro.
My question is it
Yeah.
okay for a white person at any point
I'm
to say the N word?
I gotta
Now,
bite my
it
tongue on
depends,
this one.
bro.
I'm not talking.
Alright.
I'm not talking about PD over in Princeton.
All right,
Like say
Well,
me. Like say me.
you
Now-
can say it to me
Right. And now
because
I know.
you.
Right. And I know. Like, have I said it before? Absolutely. But I don't go around people I don't know because I know how
Yeah.
people. Can
We
take
had this
that.
conversation before.
Right.
I said
I know.
don't.
Gunna,
just because
he
you
can
say it to
the
me, it
N-word.
doesn't mean it's okay to say to him.
Right,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
So
Huh?
I'm
Now,
not with that.
now you know, because you know me that if I were to say it,
But I mean,
don't
I know
mean
you
nothing,
mean no. I know you
don't
mean no disrespect.
no
though.
disrespect, no
Yeah.
maliciousness behind it. It's
Yeah.
just how we were raised and the culture that we grew
Yeah,
up in.
and you grew up around.
So right,
No.
so
Yeah, you
is
gotta
it
think.
it
Certain
okay?
people was raised like white,
certain white
Spanish,
people were
black.
raised?
You just
in,
raised around where that's
Exactly.
an everyday
Doesn't matter.
word where you ain't even got no white friends. Like he might be the white
Like,
guy.
I don't
that
have
he,
white friends.
He don't know nothing better. He
He
picking up
what
the
he-
lingo
what he's
with
around.
y'all. Like y'all
Yeah.
picking the same shit together.
That's why I
so
said
you don't
it's
really know
okay
this
for
shit.
him.
Yeah, you might
because
not
he,
know this shit. Like it's
he
just,
don't mean no disrespect behind
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Right.
exactly.
There's
But-
nothing malicious behind what he's saying.
That's
He's
But
using
just
it.
because I accept it don't
Yeah,
mean that
yeah.
you accept it
Exactly.
or he would accept it. So
Yeah.
you gotta know.
Yeah, you got to know
what I
who
mean?
you can say it
Yeah.
around
Yeah,
and
well,
whatever.
But that battle, that dude, he knew better, bro.
He shouldn't
The
have said
thing about that,
He knew
I ain't
better.
see it, but what I got from it, the way he addressed it at first, like a white guy say the N word,
Yeah, like he,
and then he said this shit. You
Right.
asking for it.
that's why I said.
If you don't punch on him, you stupid.
should
know better.
You look like a clown now, just
Like-
because how he introduced it. It ain't
how,
That's
like,
why I
how
felt-
he brought the bar up.
it ain't like
that's why I
he
felt
came
like
up
it.
to you
That's
like,
why I
"What's
felt like
up,
it was
my
staged
nigga?"
because you know
He
you're
ain't
gonna
say
get
that.
knocked
You
out.
know
That's some
somebody
shit
going
you
to
like-
hit.
So
Somebody
why
gonna
would
feel
you
some
do
type
it?
of way. Like you got to understand, like me, like for me, right? I grew up around you guys, and every one of y'all are predominantly all black. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like every one of I don't have white friends. I don't
Yeah.
know Ryan or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up
Billy.
with y'all, Billy, whoever. Like I grew up with y'all. So it's just a word that I'm accustomed to through us.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna
Yeah.
go to somebody else hood or somebody else something and just start saying N word, this, that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
you wasn't introduced
if-
as a racist word. You was
Right.
introduced as
As
my
a
boy.
cool,
That's my
that's my
brother.
boy.
Like, that's my
yeah.
man.
He ain't know it was
That's
that.
why I say to you, like,
That'd be the difference.
I
You really
would
gotta dig
like, I would
deep,
never
bro.
like if I was you, I would never say it on the podcast.
No, I won't.
Now,
Yeah,
if
that's
his
what I'm
parents
saying.
in the
Like,
house
like,
while he
but
growing up, throwing it
we
around
cool
like,
now.
ah, these,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
like even when we
And
me
then
in
he
town
say
doing
that's
music,
different, but
Yeah.
if
I
he
won't write.
learned it
Yeah.
from,
You know what I'm saying?
Because
From
you know the
y'all,
difference.
us-
You
I know
like,
the
you ain't-
difference.
you ain't
I
stupid.
know. Even though I know I don't mean anything malicious
Yeah.
behind it,
I wish I
that
could
other
zoom
people
on
might
his
be like,
face.
"Yo,
Yeah,
this
we
fucking."
can't zoom. Yeah, we can't
My
zoom
boy,
from
my boy mad over here.
Let Gunna
man.
talk.
What's
Nah,
up, Gunna?
what's up,
but,
Gunna?
but the thing is, hold up, before you talk,
I'm not saying nothing.
let's
I'ma listen to
let's
it
switch
right
up
now.
the
I'm not
subject
Hold
though,
on, let
because
me
we gonna
ask you a
turn, we gonna
question,
turn
one
to a race
question.
war,
Switch
man.
it.
In New York, was it the same like white boy you grew up around with some white
It
boys that
wasn't-
was like adapted to the hood, like same
Or it just
as
wasn't
you?
too many
But
white
nah,
people
it
in that
wasn't-
part
Nah,
of
nah,
Brooklyn.
red,
we didn't have no.
Oh, okay.
I only
Rest
got,
in
I only
peace,
got,
Fred Hampton.
I got one favorite white boy in New York.
Rest in
Geronimo
peace,
Pratt,
Sid.
man, Geronimo
And he's not
Pratt.
even white. I just call him white because he's light skinned,
Oh,
but he's not
oh,
white.
okay.
Shout out to my boy Will.
Alright,
You know what I mean?
alright.
He know who he is.
Shout him out.
Damn, was the one that can't survive out there?
Oh no.
They was out there in school though, like it be a couple.
Nah. I never had no white kids
Shit.
growing up in school, bro. Like this is all like when I moved out here. Like I never went to school out here, but I'm just saying, like
Brownsville.
seeing all
Right.
this, it was different to me.
Oh,
like
okay.
seeing white, black going to school together. It was
So
different.
that was different to be around a white boy type of shit for you.
Nah,
like-
it wasn't different, but I mean, like going to school, it was different.
Oh
though.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I
But
probably,
this-
I probably do
yeah.
know a white person in New York, but I'm just saying, like my uncle's white. Well, he's like he was married into the family. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I grew up with him. He was trying to teach me Spanish, but it didn't make sense to me.
He
So
white trying to teach you Spanish.
yeah,
What the
it
hell?
didn't make sense
Oh,
to me. So you know what I mean?
That's Newt's clone.
Yeah.
He's out there trying to teach Spanish.
Yeah, funny.
He was actually a teacher, so he was teaching Spanish. But it was funny though to be white and
Speak Spanish.
yeah.
It's like when you watch a YouTube video and it's the
Y'all
white
know
person that
back in the
speak
day,
Jamaican.
Spanish was
Yeah.
white, blind, hair, blue-eyed people that just spoke Spanish, right? Like that's an invented language from fucking Italy.
Huh? What?
Y'all be thinking like nowadays a Spaniard's like a J-Lo looking motherfucker. It's not. It's a white European motherfucker.
Nah, that's not true.
Let me say another thing though.
That's not true.
Absolutely.
One thing
No, it's
about
not.
me. One thing about me. I
You
don't.
You gotta
I
go
don't
back
have.
check your history.
I don't have no problem with white people.
Me
Yeah,
neither.
Like,
Me neither.
I don't look at people color. I don't.
Yeah, I ain't
don't
with
care
that
about
color
all
shit.
that.
I hate that.
Yeah, I
color
hate
shit.
color. I hate color shit.
Like my daughter godmother is white. Like I could care
Word.
less. Like as long as you okay with me, you know what I
Cause
mean?
my thing is like,
You don't disrespect my
it's
family,
like
I'm good.
You got people
We
that
all,
Like, I could
we all
care
men,
less
we
what-
all
what
men
color
and
you
women.
are.
It doesn't
Like,
matter
I
about
care less.
a one specific cell in your body that makes your skin darker than mine. It doesn't matter.
We all bleed the
yeah,
same.
yeah, but
Exactly.
white people be
I
on
care
some
less.
bullshit. But I'm gonna say this:
They do.
it's like
Why do you say they?
Certain white people.
you heard.
Because he's saying white people feel some
just
type
said
of
He's
way.
we
agreeing. He's agreeing.
No, it's not
though.
we. It's not we because I don't feel like that.
Nah, it's cause like we'll fight against
You think
we'll
Nick be on
fight
some
against
bullshit?
racism.
Huh?
You think he be on some
You
bullshit?
think I be on some bullshit?
You gotta say we because that's
You
why.
heard-
But he's saying they because
I'm
it's not,
saying
it's
they
not
because
him doing it.
I'm not me. It's not me doing that. It's them.
You heard though, but how could you fight against racism by being racist? That don't really make
Yeah,
sense.
it don't at all.
That's why I don't.
You know what
give
the
a
real
fuck about
definition
that
of
shit.
racist is?
Nah,
Like,
but
you
I-
gotta have the ability to
Yeah,
really.
but nah, you heard what he just said though.
Like how
You
How you
gotta
gonna-
have the
you
power
can't-
and the money to really oppress a people and to I mean like
Yeah, it's
socially
deeper,
engineer
but-
all
but
kinds.
like-
you can't just be like, oh, I hate these people. Oh, you just
you
It's
can't
deeper
really
than
be
that. Like,
racist
no,
because
well,
somebody
the real definition
racist.
of
Like
being
first of all,
you can't
you don't
stoop
need
to their level, like
you don't need money to oppress people.
because the shit gonna swap. The shit
How the
gonna
fuck
swap.
don't
You
you?
heard?
You can oppress people by words, bro.
No, you don't.
Yes, you can. Think about
Say
all
what
these.
you wanted to me, but if you don't got like the ability to,
No, I
I'm
could say
saying, stunt my growth as a motherfucking man. You know what I'm saying?
No,
And
but
and
words-
I don't got the same chance as somebody else. That
Control
having to
your
do-
whole
No.
life.
Your words,
through,
there could be
through
a,
food.
Nah.
there could be a trailer park trash person saying some shit to me. That I'm in there oppressing me.
okay, but your mentality is stronger than somebody else's. That trailer park person can say that to somebody else whose mentality is not as good as yours and can oppress them that way through words,
I
not
mean,
money.
that's like a small time oppression. You talking about that? I'm talking about.
No,
like,
you said
keeping the people
oppress.
down
You said
all the
oppress,
way
and
around,
you
not
don't need
just
money
like,
to oppress a
oh,
person.
You're a piece of shit. And I mean, oh, this motherfucker's oppressing me.
Nah, but there's weak-minded people. Just like
Yeah, hold on though.
there's weak-minded
Yeah.
people that
Shout out to my wife though. I love her.
shout out.
Shout out to your wife, man.
Shout out to your wife.
From the block. I mean,
Yeah.
From the
Sterling,
Ave,
Somerset
huh?
Ave, man.
She'll ride or die, man.
This one, day one shit.
Day
man.
one.
Day one, A1.
Facts.
That's
though.
what I'm saying. Our block so small, but it's so many
Yeah.
people.
It's so many
from our
people,
block.
yeah.
Like,
Nah,
bro, that
man.
shit dope, bro. That shit really.
It's like
fire,
it's like I moved at a good right time.
Yeah.
Though,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That's when you,
you,
got
you,
lit.
yeah, you came through when everything started getting wild. It
Yeah.
wasn't wild. You probably was already.
Living the wild life, man.
Probably already was, but when you came, that's when shit was wild.
Yeah,
Wild, like,
yeah.
oh man,
we got we been through a lot, man.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Been through a lot, man.
That's when the other day I told you, like, man, the circle really too tight to try to.
yeah,
Like, if a nigga act funny, it's better off just
squashing it.
squashing it one on one, have a deep talk. Cause the circle,
But
you
you
not
know what
gonna
I mean?
avoid everybody.
It's-
It's like 10 of us.
There's
You
too
can
many of
avoid
us.
seeing somebody if you mad at them. Like,
You know you know
Know
what
what I'm
type
saying?
you know what
Like-
type of person I am. Like so,
yeah,
I feel like sometimes like people done told me before like I keep it too real, so I gotta like dumb it down a little bit. So I just
But
sometimes I just try to
Yeah.
leave stuff alone now. Like I'm trying to learn to leave
Nah,
it alone
absolutely.
because people say I take things
But
too serious
it-
or I keep it real too much.
it-
So I just
It all depends.
cause you
dumb it
don't know how
down.
somebody
Right.
else gonna
how
react
they
to
gonna
Right,
feel.
right,
you
right.
turn up,
And I'm
know
learning.
what I
I'm
mean?
learning now. Like,
But the
you know
thing
what I
is,
mean?
the thing is
Yeah.
with that though is like with us from the Ave, all of
Yeah.
us, all of us for a nice period of time known each other for over 10, 15 years. Like, it's a family.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like my wife, like me and Gunna particularly.
Shout out
I'll
to
bring
your
it in.
wife too, man.
Shout out to my wife.
Shout out to town
Shout out
wife
to
too,
town
man.
wife.
Word.
Like,
Real talk.
like
Shout out to
man,
Gunna future wife.
he
man.
about to
Yeah,
town
yeah.
about to go get that ring soon.
Hey, yo, holla at my boy Gunna, man. He
So,
talking.
yeah, one of y'all
Come
biddies
in,
holla at me,
man.
man.
Man, Gunna waiting on the single lady.
If you need a side, if you need a side dude, the main
He got
dude,
the application.
Absolutely.
Come on, man.
Word.
Null and
Come on,
void.
man.
Meetgunna.com.
What's your Instagram, man?
Huh?
Tell me your
You know my
Instagram.
John, royalty in my veins, baby. Royalty in my veins.
Whoa, whoa.
Salute, man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
But like I was saying, it's a tight knit family. Us
I'm about to body this.
And-
I ain't gonna hold you. My
and-
veins starting to bite. I'm feeling
and me and Gunna, right?
Yeah.
Me and Gunna brothers.
That shit
Yeah.
creeps
Do
slow,
we disagree
man.
with a lot of things? Absolutely. Out of all of us,
Huh?
me and Gunna disagree with a lot of shit.
Split this?
Oh yeah,
But-
cause you gotta understand what Gunna.
Yeah, 'cause
He
they
on his
just ain't
racist.
moving.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm not a racist. I just love my
But you
people.
on
That's
you
what
But
on
you
your
on
race,
your- yeah.
racist. I ain't say you is. You
We ain't
on
say
your
you
race.
is.
I love.
Save me that last little bit.
You love your black people, but
me
you
get
know what I
that.
mean.
I do.
You gotta remember your man is white.
This country don't remember that I'm whatever I am. So hey, I ain't saying
Nah,
this against him. I'm just
But what I
I'm
gotta
gonna
do?
hold myself to how
At the
I
end
hold
of
up.
the day,
I don't give a fuck if I know
it
white
don't matter
people.
what
But
color
listen,
you
I'm
is,
still
man.
gonna
Absolutely.
Listen,
Listen,
don't care.
don't fight oppression by oppressing other
I'm not,
motherfuckers.
motherfucker.
Bro.
I just
That's
know
all.
what the
Nah,
fuck
I
time
ain't,
it
I ain't
is.
saying you is. I'm just saying
Shit.
don't get to that level.
I'm not
you
bending
feel
or folding. I stand on what I stand on.
All right,
That's
but
how
Gunna,
it
but
goes.
Gunna, like I was saying, we're a tight knit family. All of us from the Ave. Me and you. Do we disagree on a lot of things? Absolutely. Do me and you argue?
I disagreed on like 5 things you
Right.
said today.
But Gunna, do me and you
said today,
Today.
but you slipping up today.
Gunna, do me and you
Got time today,
You only been here for like a half hour. He said 5 things.
For the last half hour, you said some 5 shit I
Gunna,
agree with.
Gunna, do me and you clash on a lot of things? Yes. But I don't think for 1 second that you ain't got my back if the shit comes down to it. And I'm sure you know that it's the same thing.
The square I stand on, that's about it. You feel me?
But at the same time, bro, we still brothers. And I'll never think of you on some other shit. You wouldn't think of me on something.
Let me tell you-
Don't fall asleep on me if I got beef with the neighbor.
Let me tell you the way I was raised when it come to beef, bro. Let me tell you one thing, all right?
Town didn't even catch
Yeah.
that when he on his phone.
What you say?
I said, don't fall asleep on me if I got beef with the neighbors, though.
Ah, man.
Yo,
You want to discuss? No.
let me tell you one
talk
thing.
about it?
Let me tell you one thing about
Yo,
beef.
look at your phone.
You heard,
Just left the
Tam?
homie on stuck.
You heard, Tam? Tam.
Left
What's
the
up,
homie
Maul?
on
Hold
stuck.
on, let Maul talk. What's up?
Left the homie
Yeah.
on stuck.
One thing about beef, bro, when you come to brothers and shit, like, regardless if a nigga right, wrong, it don't matter. You ride with your man. It don't matter. And y'all figure that out later.
Yeah, word.
That's how
Yeah.
it's supposed to be.
Cause you man.
If you feel like your man wrong,
Shit
You still
different
ride with him.
nowadays.
Yeah.
but when y'all get back to where
Yeah.
however y'all get, y'all handle that.
It be certain beefs,
Absolutely.
bro, where I got to circle my crib to make sure ain't nobody squatting on me. Like that's
Yeah.
corny. I don't want to have to bring my own homie and have to worry about him. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
For what? It ain't worth it.
It ain't
like,
worth it.
To squash it. I mean, you don't want your own. Think about your own homie. Like man, you might be sitting on me.
Yeah.
Like, nah,
That's the
fuck
worst because
that,
your
bro.
homie know everything.
Exactly,
Facts,
bro.
facts.
That's why,
you
man.
Yeah, I know you.
And
I
I
know
put
think
that.
about
I
it.
put that life behind me, man.
Got to.
And
You got to.
Change, man.
In a place where you're at,
Excuse me.
you know, when you got a wife, you got kids, you got this. When you start putting your mental into a place,
My baby's my everything.
all that
man.
old shit,
That's
all
what I'm
that shit
trying
that
to
we
have.
was
That's
raised
what
on,
I'm
all that
Yeah.
petty shit that we fought
shit
for
don't-
when we
that
was
shit don't
younger,
matter.
it don't matter.
It don't
Because you know
matter.
what matters at the end of the day? You walking through that door
Yeah.
and seeing your kids and seeing
Happy.
your wife happy.
Happy.
That's all that matter, bro. All that
Facts.
petty shit, leave that shit at the door, leave that shit
Facts.
outside. Don't go too crazy on it. Because
Facts.
at the end of the day, that's all you got.
Yeah, facts.
But if your
'Cause
homie,
think
if your homie
about-
get your life taken away, though, well, help you, well, cause you to get your life taken away, that's a
Oh.
problem, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't gotta be on record.
Oh no,
That's- nah, but it's like
nah,
you gotta think if you-
what I mean by take your life, like it could be like going to jail or something.
this,
You know what I mean?
this how
But
you gotta bust your friends down. How many people you could hit and you could chill? Say it's a Friday.
Mhm.
How many people could you hit and possibly chill with? It's only
Right.
probably gonna be like probably not even five, probably like 3 or 4 people you gonna hit
yeah,
before you be like, fuck, I'm just staying. You feel me?
yeah.
That's friends, bro. People you can actually hit and handle.
Nah,
like,
that's facts though.
I
My
mean,
circle got smaller.
And
after
people
I
that
got
you-
shot.
And
That's what
people,
I'm saying,
people
like-
that you could call and you could get
Bruh.
anything from them.
yeah,
That's another
word,
thing.
word.
It's family.
But I don't
feel
even-
some type of way
I
about
don't even
all
come
of that.
outside no more, man.
Me neither.
I love staying in the house, man.
That's why motherfuckers like, Nooch, where you been at?
I'm a weed
Home.
smoker, so I'd rather
been at
just
work.
blow it down.
I-
and just-
I-
Leave me alone.
I'll be with my
feel me?
kids all day
With the kids,
and be
with
with
the
some
wife.
warm pum pum at night.
Ah.
You
That's
know?
what I'm trying to get on.
But-
Man, I need some
but-
in-house.
but-
Teddy Brooks shot. You want to test me? I need some in-house.
Yo, what's
vagina,
your what's
though. I
your
ain't
what's
gonna
your
hold
what's your Instagram again? MrGunner.com.
you. No. That's the porn site. But
Oh,
Pornhub.
you know what I mean?
Pornhub.com. It's
Got
got
the
Royalty.
OnlyFans.
Royalty in my veins, but the OnlyFans joint, I'll get you on the. It's gunner.com. I beat the pum pum down right, and I eat the
pum
joint
down.
greatly. You hear me?
Yo. All right.
I don't know how I go this long without having no seeds, yo. Like, you know what it is too? I be mad picky with like Not even like I'm that
Nah,
nigga.
you
But
know
just-
Yo, don't rush it though, bro.
I ain't brushing
Don't
shit. I be
let-
looking at a lot of y'all niggas like, damn, that's why I know I ain't got no season, no shorty, because y'all be going through the
Hey, yo,
No,
so
just all my taking friends. Which is everybody
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
I'm
much.
about to say, I live,
No,
I live
not
a
y'all in
blessed
general.
life.
I'm saying like a lot of my taking friends, like, I mean, I be seeing the
all right, man. So look,
Some
check it out.
niggas be fucking up, man. Like they be
They
having,
do?
having babies with some,
All right,
some
Maul.
fucking nobodies.
Some
That's
Like,
why I'm
fucking
glad.
retards.
some real extra thoughts.
That's why I'm
Like,
glad because I stuck my dick in some retards.
like
They
they should
probably
be
got
on.
They got your baby running around with his fucking
They got that
dinosaur arms and shit like
A lot of females in the streets ain't worth it though, man.
Gunna.
They not.
You got yo Gunna, you gotta find you a real one, man.
Gotta find a real one.
Yo,
all right,
look,
look.
we gonna take this smoke break. We having an epic ep. Know what I mean? We gonna
We doing
Yeah.
smoke. We
we
doing
gonna
smoke
do
break.
it 2 parts, man.
This is the
'cause-
fake year
'cause
anniversary
we
of
coming,
motherfucking
man.
the Drunken
Yeah.
Ignorant podcast. The first.
Hold on.
Let me get a clap.
Yeah, come on, man.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hold on. Before we
Whoa.
take this break, let's just do fact and fiction real
Yo,
quick.
why your hat
Go
so
ahead.
little?
Because it's a motherfucking dad's hat.
Y'all hyped him up.
That's
His
a
head got
kid's
big.
hat. That's a kid's hat.
He got that fucking dad. He got a daddy hat.
He got a youth hat. That ain't your dad's
It's a Michael
That's a
Jr.
youth hat.
I got a
Got the
peanut
Burger
head.
King crown hat.
I got a peanut head.
He got the drunk uncle hat with the kid fit.
That's definitely the workers' McDonald's hat.
He got that hat. He got that hat in a Happy Meal.
Facts.
One size fits none.
Frosted Flakes prize.
Yo, all right.
Hat
So
face.
look.
Go ahead.
Nah, let's come back to it.
Nah,
man.
let's
start
do
the
it
next
now.
one with that.
Because don't Maul got a dip? You got a dip or you
Yeah.
Maul got a
Gotta
dip.
real
So,
quick, man.
Goodwill hat.
hey, yo. So we going to end part 1 with a little segment I like to do called Fact.
He got
or
a MAGA
Fiction.
Bulls hat.
That's retarded. You voted for Trump, not me. So we gonna do this little
Yeah,
segment.
you know what's crazy? Gunna probably definitely voted for Trump.
Yo,
right?
for real, right? Oh, he grabbing bitches on the pussy.
He like,
He
I
grabbing on the
hate
pussy.
this nigga.
You
I
know
hate him.
Vote.
You know what's kind of fucked up? I hated him because of the shit he was talking about. Like that.
But you
the
voted
more
for him.
time go by, I kind of be like low key respecting the fact that he keeps
Yo,
it
let me,
being.
I'm
Nah,
let me
you
tell you
know-
something.
That's about it.
Nah,
He's
let me
not
say-
a pussy. That's
let me
what
tell
it
you
is. He's
something.
I'd rather know
not
he's
a
about
bitch.
He's
Phil,
the only
nigga.
president
Let me know
that
how you
actually
feel.
said something and did it.
He not a bitch.
Even though
He not a
I don't,
bitch.
I don't respect nothing he did, but he actually
Yeah.
say something and do it.
He ruthless. He a ruthless.
He's not like
he
a
not
puppet
a
like
bitch.
the rest
Yeah,
of them. Like he
yeah.
actually say it and
Yeah,
do it.
word.
But I don't respect that nigga though.
All right, man. So look,
Fuck Trump.
Luke's got a
So-
yarmulke with
so
a
you
brim.
think Trump racist though? Keep it G.
I think he
I-
racist.
100%.
I think he racist.
I think this shit just an act, bro.
He could be.
Yeah.
Could be before back in the days he
He
wasn't.
fuck with mad.
Like,
He fuck with mad
Let me-
rappers, mad hood
He could
people.
be an act.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
say this. I'm
saying.
gonna say this. Listen to this.
He can say that because it's cool to clout chase. You say my name with the whoop, but look, y'all saw the Central Park 5 document. I didn't.
Oh,
Y'all remember when he was giving
yeah,
press
yeah,
conference talking about
yeah,
we gotta
yeah,
lock these savages up, these animals.
Even when
And
they
he
were-
wasn't even a politician. You just some rich.
But
what
yo,
the fuck you talking
go
about?
back to
bro.
hold on. Go back to the
He paid for the
Mahomes.
New York Times the headline what he said.
But go
He
back.
paid them
But
the headline what he
but
said
hold on.
about
Go
them,
back
bro.
to-
So
go
he
back
paid them for what?
go back to when I said
When the
about
Central
Mahomes.
Five got freed or whatever, he paid the New York Times the
Yeah.
headline his shit where he said they should be in jail. They're not
Because he's
innocent.
an asshole.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
paid it.
He like to stir the pot. I ain't
He
gonna hold
paid
you.
millions to be on the headline of the New York
Yeah.
Times
He's
for
the
that.
Takashi
Definitely
of
did.
politicians.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you because he like to stir the pot. He gonna say some shit like, "Oh, they gonna wild out over this one."
But go
He
ahead,
ain't
bro.
scared
Say
to
this
die.
shit.
He ain't scared to
He's not
die.
yo,
gonna die, bro.
Before we
He's
end
not
this,
gonna die.
before we end part 1, man, let's do this fact or fiction. So there's a segment I do, and y'all gotta tell me if this is fact or fiction. We gonna start with we gonna start with town.
First, you do this. How you know if somebody lying?
'Cause I got
No,
the
no,
answer,
he
bro.
asking the
I asked the
question,
question.
and we gotta say if we think it's
Oh,
fact or
I
fiction.
thought you was gonna ask a nigga
So-
like
Nah,
a truth or dare, like yo,
nah.
say some real
Oh,
shit
I'm
about
telling
the
you,
whoop de whoop.
Look, he
You
just got
did,
done
bro.
playing spin the bottle. Get out of here. Truth for dare.
Fucking middle school games. All right, so I'm gonna say the question.
What's your
What
porn?
time is it?
Hold on. What's your porn site again? Gonna tell it.
Pornhub.com/royalty in my veins.
Gunna.com.
He take all.
It's
He
50.
take all different thoughts now.
Yeah, all different sizes. You hear me? Pushing for the cushion.
Big
Any
ones, short
shade?
ones, small ones,
Word.
chunky
Nah,
ones.
go ahead though.
All right, so I'm gonna ask the question. Start with town, then we'll go to Gunna, then we'll go to you. Y'all tell me if it's fact or fiction.
Let's get it.
All right, number 1. Your tongue senses different tastes in different areas. Is that fact or fiction? Town?
What you mean? Different parts
Your
of my
tongue
tongue?
senses
Yeah,
different.
like say you choose something on your right side and then chew that
Oh,
same thing on
false,
your left
false,
side.
false.
False?
I done drank Kool-Aid and switched
Nah,
it
that's
around
true.
my mouth and it tastes the
That's
same.
that's fact.
Town says it's
That's probably
false.
fact.
Gunner says true.
I think that's fact,
Maul?
beloved. I
Hey,
think that's
you ain't
fact.
drink that ginger ale. See if it tastes
hold
different
on,
on your
come
right
on.
side of your tongue.
Sometimes
It's
it
gonna
do.
taste the same.
Maul.
on the
Liquids
whole
is
tongue.
hard to tell, but if you chew some shit
yo,
one side,
hold on,
that shit
yo,
bite.
let's get through the
I'm
shit.
sorry. The
Maul.
Henny's hitting. I'm sorry.
Maul.
Unless your tooth round and tastes like shit when you chew on that side.
Halitosis. All right, go ahead.
Alright.
Malo, my fault.
Your
About to
tongue,
get kicked out.
your tongue senses different tastes in different areas of your tongue.
Yo, we got 18 minutes.
So say you choose
Short
something on the
time.
right side,
Facts.
then it's true. You think it's true.
Yeah.
Gunner
Onyx.
thinks it's true. Town, you think it's false. The
Yes,
answer
sir.
is
False.
it's fiction. It's not true.
I told y'all, man.
All
I
right.
just trying
Even
to,
though I
wanted
knew
to go
that,
against
but
the
I wanted-
grain. I wanted to go against the
You ain't
against the
never
grain.
eat ass. That shit
Tastes
tastes
the same.
All right.
Nah, I'm playing.
Booty is booty.
Pussy tastes the same.
Tastes the same.
Vagina is
Inside.
vagina.
I ain't never eat a fucking fruit snack and be like, oh, it tastes like
Yeah.
melons on this side. It tastes like strawberry. Nah.
All right, next one.
The snozberries taste like snot.
Town. Tiny vertebrates called water bears can survive in outer space.
I don't understand that language.
Yeah,
What the
me
fuck did you
either.
just say?
All right, well, tiny little microorganism living things, they're called water bears. They can survive in outer space. Like no ship, just live out in space.
First of all,
I know
that-
about this.
I'm gonna say it's false because I don't believe anybody went to outer space to even
Yeah, I
know
say
this
it's
shit.
false too.
Ooh,
bro.
that's dope, Town. I, ain't
Nah,
gonna
I
lie,
say
that's
it's
a
false.
dope
For real,
reason
bro.
why.
For real though. Like,
Say
It's
false
false
too,
because
man.
I know the real name of
It's
them
probably
Johns.
facts.
Gunner,
I
what you
forget what
think?
they
They say
call
false.
It's false. I know
It's
the name
not.
of them shit.
It's
It's a
probably
fact.
fact.
It's a
I
fact.
knew it.
It's a
I-
fact. Yes,
It's probably a fact.
Woo!
it's a
I'm
fact.
over
Look it up.
two.
All right,
I'm sticking to my
Real?
story.
Maybe too.
there are 100
You
dimples.
lying.
No, I'm not. Look it up. There are 100 dimples on a golf ball. Fact or fiction?
It's
You over here
79.
counting.
Fact. Nah, is it 100 or more or
100,
100
exactly?
exactly?
There's exactly 100 dimples on a golf ball. Fact or fiction?
I say fact. I think
Fact.
Nah,
it's
fiction.
at least 100.
Fiction.
None
Facts.
of them shit.
It's fiction. There's
Fuck,
3
right.
to
It's like-
500.
Oh,
it's
shit.
Oh,
more.
but you didn't say more though.
No,
That's-
I said there. I
yeah,
just
that's
said there's
what I said.
exactly
Number.
100 dimples on a golf
Ask
ball.
one number, you
I wasn't
knew-
listening to
I
that
knew it was
part.
at least 100.
I thought you said it like is it 100 or less basically.
All
right,
like,
let's do
that's
this
like
one
that.
then.
Hey, yo,
Simple.
Sneak, free you, beloved. 13th floor gangster.
That's his new name. 13.
13th floor
13
gangster.
floor gangster.
Sneak 1-3. Sneak
Nice
1
ad
tray.
for him.
You know,
All right. Lightning never strikes in the same place twice. Fact or fiction?
Never.
Town?
Damn.
strikes in the same place.
Never strikes in the same spot.
That's a
Man,
fact.
I'm going to tell you this for a fact. Can't nobody prove that, so fiction.
Nah, that's a fact.
That's a fact though.
That's
I
a
think
fact.
it is.
Lightning don't ever strike in the same
How
place
you
twice.
know?
It's
That's
fiction.
what they say.
It's
What
fiction.
the fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
It's fiction.
That's what they always said.
Nah, because you got to think that shit strike
You never
randomly.
saw War of the Worlds?
Yo, it's
I might
strike.
have to Google that.
In War of the Worlds, niggas say, yo, lightning never struck in the same place twice. Look at this shit. There gotta be something coming down from outer
got more?
space.
But listen,
Yeah, I got more. I got a couple,
if
like
that
two,
shit
3
strike
more.
randomly, how do you
Well,
know?
then I'm gonna fuck Tom Cruise up because he lied to me.
He lied to you.
Fuck
All right.
Pussy.
Next one.
Bitch ass.
The Oxford Dictionary lists the first use of the acronym OMG, meaning oh my God, as having appeared in 1917, a letter written to Winston Churchill.
Fiction.
1917?
1917. OMG.
False.
False. Town?
It was dumb as shit back then. I say false too.
Wait, say it again.
Nah, it might be. I don't know.
The Oxford Dictionary lists the first use of the acronym OMG, meaning oh my God,
I know what I mean.
as having appeared in a letter written to Winston Churchill in 1917.
That's fucking fiction.
Yeah,
That
I
might
don't
be
believe
facts
that
because
shit.
you know why it might
That's
be facts.
facts.
I
Yeah, I
know
was about to
that.
say.
I knew it was
It's
facts,
facts.
but I don't
Yeah,
think I
that's
believe
facts.
that. I
That's
don't know if
facts.
I believe that though.
I don't believe it either, but it's facts.
All right.
Because back then, if they see OMG, they gonna be like, that's They gonna be like, what's mean?
All right.
That's stupid. He said it was
Original,
Two
original,
more.
That's-
original Massachusetts gang.
Two
He
more.
said it was
The North and the South beefing. Original Massachusetts gang bang. Oh, yo. Original gangsters.
Two more.
from Massachusetts.
All right.
OMG niggas.
In some states,
They gang. From
in
North-
some
New
states,
Hampshire.
it's illegal to eat specific foods while walking backwards.
In some state.
In some states, it's illegal to eat certain foods while walking backwards.
How close is the liquor store from here? Pardon me.
That's far,
5
bro.
minutes. Town
That's
says
far.
Because it's about to be 9:50.
I go to any state in fucking America, and nobody gonna tell me what to eat while I'm walking backwards.
Town
I could be
says-
in a room or my own fucking house in
Town
a
says
closed
false.
closet
It's a fact,
and walk
though.
back.
Maul says
I
fact.
think it's a fact.
It is a fact. You may not eat.
Yeah.
Listen,
They
you
gotta
may-
be. They gotta be.
I'ma tell
Asian.
you. I'ma tell you.
China,
No,
Korea.
in the United
You can't
States.
eat pussy
You may
backwards
not
now.
you may not eat dog shit walking
You
backwards.
can't eat that pussy from the
Nope,
back.
I'll tell you exactly. You may not eat donuts and walk backwards in Marion, Ohio.
Or what?
You may not eat
Well,
peanuts.
the cops gonna be mad
Cops
because you
gonna
doing
lock
it.
You
They gonna be
can't.
mad because they can't do it now.
You can't eat peanuts and walk backwards in Concert Green
Or what?
during a concert in Green, New
Or
York.
what?
And you may not walk backwards while eating a hamburger in Oklahoma City.
So listen, that's a whole documentary you're gonna do. I'm
It
gonna go to
might-
all